Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sports Corner. We still got pick, and I'm still joined by Lindsey Petrunas, Jonas Fortune, and Drew Beata. But now we got the National League. Now let's go on to our first league in the National League. It's going to be NL East. Now, last year, the New York Mets fully collapsed and handed the division to Charlie Manuel, remember him, good friend, and his Philadelphia Phillies. But now they have Johan Santana, and they should be much improved. And don't forget about the Braves, who seem to always contend for the division. Washington should be improved, and the Marlins shouldn't be a factor. Drew, who do you like in the NL East?
Well, Randy, like you said, don't forget about the Atlanta Braves. The addition of Mark Teixeira from last season. Oh, they're not my pick, but I'm just saying don't forget about them because I like the Atlanta Braves. I like what they're doing with Chipper and Mark Teixeira, but I'm taking the Mets. How can you not take the Mets? David Wright, Jose Reyes, two studs out in the middle of the infield.
Top to bottom.
You're just trying to cover your back.
I know.
You're trying to pick like two teams.
Johan Santana and the Mets. I'm taking the Mets.
All right.
I don't want to. Hanley Ramirez is one of my favorite players on the Marlins. Go Marlins. No, I'm playing.
See, if the Braves are doing well, though, he's going to be like, oh,
you know what? At the end of the year, he's going to be like,
the Mets.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going with the Mets, too, although Bobby Cox is one of the best managers in baseball, and he can make something out of nothing with any team, so the Braves always will go out there and do well. Wow, I'm really stuttering today. I can't
They're not going away.
But anyways, when you look at the New York Mets right now, they have Johan Santana, they have Pedro Martinez, they have everybody on this team, it seems like. I mean, they have the greatest pitcher of the 1990s, the greatest pitcher of the new millennium here in 2000, with Pedro Martinez, you know, spreading that bridge to Johan Santana. It's got to be the Mets all the way.
I disagree, too, with the whole Braves are back thing. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that on ESPN, but, you know, the Mets didn't really lose that many players, and they still have a lot of studs on their team, including my personal favorite, third baseman David Wright. So I don't think it should really be a problem for the division.
She thinks she's a cutie patootie.
Charlie Manuel, the Phillies, anybody? All right, okay, all right. Now to probably the worst division in baseball, the NL Central. Please, no applause for needed. Now, conventional wisdom says the Cubs should run away with this division with horrendous competition like Lindsey's Pittsburgh Pirates, the Brewers, and the Reds. Now, the Cardinals will try to rebound from a horrible 2007 season. I just don't see it. Now, Jonas, do the Cubs run away with this division?
I don't know if they run away with it. When you're looking at the Brewers, I mean, the Brewers are really good, and they got some really good pitching. And Ben Sheets can stay healthy, and Giovanni Gallardo. But you know what? I'm going to go with the Cubs in this division just because they finally got Zambrano locked away in a contract. They got Alfonso Soriano coming back for his second year with the Cubs, and they got a nice little guy from Japan named Kasoki Fukudome. And he's going to rake. He hit a home run to end the game the other night. Well, he didn't end the game. They ended up losing, but he hit a home run in the ninth to tie the game. And you know what? He's going to give that extra push that Matsui gave the Yankees when they picked him up. So, you know, really look forward to watching Fukudome play for the Cubs, and I think the Cubs are going to make some noise finally in the Central.
Well, you know, everyone's saying the Cubs are supposedly going to turn everything around this season, but I'm not going to get caught up in all the hype. I'm definitely going to take the Brewers because if you guys remember correctly, they had the lead at the end of last season. They blew it. I think they learned their lesson, and I think they're going to just come back and take over.
I'm taking the Brew Crew as well. Sheets, Suppan, and if Giovanni Gallardo gets off the DL anytime soon, that'd be nice. I love their lineup. I love the Prince Fielder. I love J.J. Hardy. Ryan Braun. He's moving to left field. He's going to be more comfortable there.
The Hebrew Hammer.
Oh, baby. And the Cubs, I think they're going to be in there all season. Cardinals, no way.
And great use of the old Milwaukee Brewers logo, too. I really appreciate that.
No Pittsburgh Pirates love. What a surprise. Now from one of the worst divisions to arguably the best division in baseball, the NL West. The Diamondbacks won the division last year, but this race is wide open, folks. The Padres are solid. Joe Torre is managing the Dodgers. And oh, did I forget? The Rockies won the World Series last year. So Lindsey, excuse me, who wins this best division in baseball?
Well, first of all, to start out this argument, I mean, Joe Torre, he left the whole team in awe the other day. Did you see him? I mean, they're just so.
I love it.
They're so pumped. Like
I love the presence, yeah,
so
absolutely.
that's why I have to go with the Dodgers here. And you guys are going to think this is kind of a weak argument, but they have a great farm system. Clayton Kershaw, you know, they brought him up. Even if he's not too successful this year, he's going to be very, very successful in the future. He retired his first 10 batters on Sunday, and I think he's going to do big things for them coming up here.
I am impressed that you just dropped Clayton Kershaw on everybody. The #1 prospect from the Dodgers. Left-hander. Look at her. You know, when I look at this division, I got to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the reason for that is pitching. You look at the Diamondbacks, who had a really great season last year, came really close to getting to the World Series. When they had now they go and pick up Dan Herron to pair with Brandon Webb. The only problem is those pitchers are kind of similar. One guy to look out with the Diamondbacks this year, and you know, all reports out of the summer so far, he's starting the year off in the DL, is that he was completely getting back to his old form as Randy Johnson. I hope you didn't forget about Randy Johnson. Compare with that young hitting.
Truck hasn't forgotten about Randy Johnson.
As long as they got that young hitting going on, they're going to be great.
57.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Dodgers too. Brad Penny's still a stud. Andrew Jones brings some offense to that lineup. Joe Torre's presence, that's it. I think the Dodgers are going to do it in this crapshoot of the division. That's what it is. It's correct.
How did you come up with Clayton Kershaw?
Well, listen, Randy Johnson's on loan from the Shady Acres Nursing Home, so he's not going to be a very big factor.
Hey,
But
you know what? You guys say what you want, but
what about the Rockies? What about the Rockies?
He will still have the strikeout.
Can we get some Rockies love? You're wearing purple. You got
Yeah, we'll
solid.
see.
Troy Tulowitzki's really good, but
Phillies in the wild
it's
card.
the Rockies. It was the sign of apocalypse. They made it.
Oh, give me a break. That's it, folks. That's it for Pick'em this week. Sports Corner will be right back after this.